Come in, have a seat. I'm sure you already are having a seat, but this is like a confessional. I like this. Interviewer, what's your questions? And I'm like, yeah, actually someone did die. The old me died. So, my love's gone. I'm trying to be more consistent. Keyword trying, and not overthink videos and things. Like, just talk about what's going on, what's happening right now. Today is December 27th. It's currently raining. I'm in the garage, and honestly, I don't think I'm having like a midlife crisis or anything, but definitely life is not what it was like a month ago.
The reason I asked the question about acceptance and surrender is because that's one of the biggest lessons I've ever learned in life. The moment you say, whatever, thy will, as you see it, God, I'm with you. I'll do, thy will be done, not my will. That's the moment things move.
Things move.
Things move.
That's the moment things move.
You unblock it. You unblock.
And so currently right now in my life, I feel good today. Because I made the decision that, you know, going forward, it's just, I am the one who's in charge of making the choice to move forward and to not be in a rut and to not isolate myself and go down this, you know, hole of depression, just being in a funk. I had that conversation with myself yesterday. So, what's been going on? I decided to quit my job, my last job that I was working in November. And if you go back some videos prior, I'll link it somewhere. I have quit my job before because I was moved by the Holy Spirit to leave the job that I was at. So then I got a new job, which was working at a boutique. I enjoyed working there, but I was getting that feeling again of just like, oh, it's time for me to leave, to get out of here, right? And which was a hard decision for me to make because I just felt like you can't just keep up and leaving jobs, you know, when you feel this feeling. But yet something inside me kept like, you gotta go. Especially when I was there, I would just feel it like inside of me, like, okay, you gotta go. So boom, I left and didn't have a backup plan. Like my last video, didn't have a backup plan. And yeah, things just didn't really pan out how I thought they were going to pan out, which is, in my mind, I thought that, you know, I was going to just get jump started on my creating my podcast and, you know, doing my influencer thing and my fashion thing and my modeling thing, you know, taking pictures with photographers. But it's like, once I left the job, everything just, you know, people weren't replying back to me. I would go out and shoot footage and it just wouldn't go right, you know, and I just felt like things were just like not working out, and I felt like I was failing for sure. I remember it was December 18th actually, which was like a week or two ago. I had like a breakdown. I was talking to a friend and he kind of just like said some things to me that kind of just awakened me to like, you gotta get your shit together, basically. Because I didn't realize, you know, in hindsight, that I was really just not necessarily running like a madman, but I just wasn't connected to myself. I wasn't in tune with God. My connection was like I was not connected with God at all. I wasn't clear on what I was doing or what I was trying to do in my life. what else? I feel like I was just kind of just going with the wind, you know? I feel like talking to him was like a wake-up call for me, because I feel like it really was just like, it made me feel like, damn, what's up with you for real? Like, me, like, what's up with you? I didn't like the way that I felt, because I couldn't even really express like why I was behaving the way I was behaving, and just like these crazy things, right? Immediately I'm like, okay, sign out of Instagram, sign out of Twitter, sign out of TikTok, signed out of all of my social medias, because I needed to just get away from those spaces, because I already knew too that I was just scrolling. Distraction. That's all that they were, distractions. I wasn't necessarily creating anything. I was just watching people, watching things that they were doing, and it's just like, yep, distraction, gotta go. So yeah, instantly did that. The same day, I actually had to watch my nephew, and so, I'm just crying. I even talked to my mom. She gave me another perspective too about myself, of just like, you're such this, carefree person. She gave me a good example that I could see in my mind of like, you're like this butterfly, which I do compare myself to being a butterfly. I love butterflies. And she's like, you're like this butterfly that just flutters when things are fun and light. Yeah, I'll do that. But then when things start to get hard, nope, keep flying. And I'm just like, yo, yes, that's me. That's me. Like really sitting down and being like, dang, when things do get challenging or things do get hard, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to put in the effort really anymore. I kind of just give up. I give up. Or I run away. Don't want to do it. Nope. And I know at the core that I am someone who works really hard and knows how to put in effort and knows how to do all those things. But yet, it's something in me that just kind of switches sometimes. Of just like, yeah, no, I'm good. Instead of trying.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
So now I'm just being more aware of how I'm thinking. I'm slowing down and really paying attention to what I'm saying. That's another thing. And yeah, I learned that my attachment type is dismissive avoidant.
Oh, Squidward.
Okay. So yeah, it's just a lot of things that I still have to work on. We all have things that we have to work on, right? So back to when I was with my nephew, right? I was crying. So my nephew comes up to my car, and I'm just like trying to get it together. And he comes inside my car, and I'm just like, I was just crying. And he was like, did somebody die? And I was like, actually, yeah, the old me, right? I don't even know why I want to record this, but because it's like it's like starting all over again. But I feel like it's for the best, honestly. It's a new moon in Capricorn coming up, and I signed out of all my social media. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everything I signed out. Because I'm tuning too much into other people's lives and what they're doing. I can't think straight for myself. I'm not being productive for myself. I'm not taking advantage of just the time that I have right now. And to think that's just like it's people that's dying. It's people that didn't have any more time to do anything, and here I am just like wasting it. So to December 18th, then I just need to do better. Okay, and so I took my nephew we took a drive and we listened to Tyler the Creator, the Igor album. He loves Tyler the Creator and that album. And I was like, yay, perfect, because I need to hear this, okay? I need to hear running out of time, running out of time. I needed that. Yeah, so we drove to one of my spots, like overlooking the ocean in like Palos Verdes area, and we played Uno, and I brought my camera too, and we recorded each other, and I recorded him first, and he was like, hey future me, and I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Wait, it's a video?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
What do you want to say?
Hey future me. If I'm seeing this at middle school,
You're 11 years old right now.
I'm 11. If I see this later in my life, make sure
Yeah.
to just have 2 kids.
Just 2, that's it?
Yes.
Okay, what else? What else about your future?
Keep doing engineering stuff.
Yeah. Keep making stuff and creating stuff.
And that's it.
Okay,
I
cool.
can't think of anything else.
I like that. And then I was like, okay, do me. Future me. What do I want to say to you? That today was kind of a hard day. You were crying and your friend kind of told you some stuff about you that was hard to hear, but you're better now because of it. So I'm proud of you, and yeah, you're gonna make your wildest dreams come true, all because of today. So shout out to you. Shout out to future you. And Gabe today asked me, I told him I was crying, and he said, did somebody die? And I'm like, yeah, actually someone did die. The old me died. So my love's gone. Alright, thanks Gabe. My love's gone. Okay, babe. That was perfect. Even though that was a very shitty day for me, like in the beginning, I know that when I was with my nephew and then after I was with his mom, my sis Devo, it's like I felt better. I felt good that day, just to be around, you know, other people who support me and just want the best for me and want to see me happy. And my nephew, he even gave me, we were playing Uno, he gave me, I lost. We played like 3 or 4 games. I basically lost. And he was like, here's $15. I'm like, no, I'm not taking your $15. He's like, here. I'm like, why? He's like, because you tried. I was like, oh, thanks. And that really was like really special to me. Like this 11-year-old gives me $15, like nothing, like so sweet. And also just being with him, it made me look at life from a perspective of like innocence of being a kid. It's like they're so innocent and they're so just in their own world. And they're not worried about a lot of the things that us adults are worried about. They're just not. And I love that. I love that I'm in touch with my, you know, inner child spirit, but also at the same time knowing that there are some things that I still have to heal with my inner child. And there's some things now that I have to, you know, actually come more into just more discipline, more structure, more, because I don't want to say more of an adult. I'm an adult, but it's just fine-tuning some things that I need to work on. Because there are times where I do need to be, you know, serious about things and direct and assertive about things instead of being so laxed or passive or laughing because I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what that's called, but that's something. So after that day, me and my mom sat down and she's like, we need to look at all your debt and see what that's looking like. And Jesus Christ, that was not a great day either. I just felt like very intimidated, like, oh my God, I have this debt and, you know, I can't even really pay for it. I don't have a job. I don't really have any money saved. Last time I quit my job, at least I had money saved. This time, nothing. So it's just like kind of getting down on myself because I have this debt. I don't have any money saved. I don't, you know, I don't got nothing. So I just really felt bad. But I'm glad that my mom, being who she is, someone who has, you know, been in debt and who, you know, knows how to, you know, get out of it and all these things, is just trying to help me and just, you know, reassure me that it's okay. It's really not that bad. There's people with way worse than you, you know, and this is all a learning experience for you to really know what's going on. And now you can see it, you know, because once again, running away when the challenges come. What's she doing? She's a runner. She's a track star. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get better. I'm just trying to be better. I feel like that's what I'm really focused on right now, is just trying to be better and doing things differently. Retrograde is about to start on the 29th. We're in the shadow period, so I've already been feeling it. I'm just like, you know, past habits, past patterns, like all this stuff is, you know, bubbling up and coming up for me to see, because it's just like, you got to change. Something's got to change. And I can't lie, it's been very uncomfortable for me ever since I left my job. And I don't regret leaving either. I'm glad that I made that decision, because I wouldn't be here now, you know, talking about this, having to be like, wow, I really got to get my life together, because just where I see myself, that's just what needs to be done. And yeah, I made the decision last night of I'm not going to, you know, be getting stuck in the mud through this, because I was feeling myself of just like, oh, okay, I don't have a job, I don't have no money saved, I don't, you know, just being so down and out, which is so easy to happen, you know. But also at the same time, I'm just like, well, on the bright side, at least I have a car, at least I have somewhere to live, at least I have a bed to sleep in, you know. At least I can eat food you know, I'm not in the worst of situations. And I also had to look at myself in the mirror yesterday and just tell myself, good job today, Cameron, good job. You applied to some jobs, and you just have this expectation of wanting something to happen right now. And since it's not happening right now, you feel like you're behind, or you feel like you're failing, or you feel like whatever, like things are not going to pan out. But that's just how you feel right now. That's just what's happening right now. Like, be patient. I wrote a sticky on in my bathroom, be still and know that I am God, right? Continue to take care of yourself and be still and keep moving. Just keep moving. So as long as you keep moving, you're doing great, you're doing fine. So that's what I said to myself last night, and I said, okay, you're gonna wake up, go to the gym today, you know, work it out, be in a good energy, and that's what I did. And today I feel much better. So it really is just it really is like commanding, like, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. This is how it's gonna happen, you know. But also just having that grace, like, is so important for yourself, and not beating yourself down like, oh, I should be here and I should be doing this and then, like, I thought things were gonna be totally different, and right now it's like, girl, what's going on? I don't know. You know, I had to cry it out. I had to let it all out. And like I said, it's uncomfortable, but I made the decision that I'm just going to keep moving through it. It's like moving through the fear. Ooh. It's like moving through the fear. It's moving through the uncomfortability. And yeah, I just know that in the end, this is just going to make me stronger. And this is just putting me back on track, putting me back on the right path. Okay, so I'm just really trying to hone into this Capricorn energy and just taking my time. Capricorn rules the planet Saturn, and Saturn is all about time, father time. So yeah, just gotta learn the lessons right now and take my time in learning them. So yeah, in the end, I'm gonna be fine. I already am fine. I'm good. And yeah, my name is Camera, Aqua Girl. Thank you for coming back and watching this video. And yeah, this is my world, Aqua World. Bye.
Said broke together, we getting paid now. We hit the mall and go crazy now. Gucci loafers with the buckles, all because I hustle. Sneaking by him shit, have him looking puzzle, matching fits off the butters. Yeah, that's how we thug it. I love it. Yeah, these other niggas.